Kansas City is known as what? It's known as Killer City. Is that not a curse? To walk out your front door and not know if you're going to make it back home? To have your city named after murder? They call us Killer City. God is speaking. Do you know much about the Bible? Most of us grew up in church, so you know a little bit about the Bible, right? So when Moses was speaking in the wilderness, or when he came out of Egypt, who did he come out with? That's cool. That's what we're here for. 29:1. 29:1. Read what you got. Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 1. These are the words of the covenant. So this is the agreement. You married? All right. What about you, sir? Sir, are you married?
No, sir.
Okay. When you get married, you get papers. What's your name?
Shelton.
Shelton. All right. When you get married, Shelton, you get a papers, right? Which is called a what? Certificate of covenant. That's literally what it's called. It's a certificate of covenant. So watch this. Read. Deuteronomy 29:1. Listen close. These are the words of the covenant. Read. Which the Lord. Which who? Read it, slow it down for me. Which who? Which the Lord. So who made the covenant? Lord. The Lord. You heard that, Shelton. Read it again, slow. These are the words of the covenant. These are the words of the covenant. Read. Which the Lord. Which who made Shelton?
The Lord.
The Lord. Read. Commanded Moses. He commanded Moses. Read. To make with the children of Israel. So who is God's covenant with? The children of Israel. But we get taught what?
It's with everybody.
It's with everybody. What did the Bible just say? Now watch this. I want to show you this because this is important. We just showed one of the reasons why our communities are the way that they are. But I want you to listen. Y'all listen to that verse again. Read it one more time. These are the words of the covenant, which the Lord commanded Moses. To make with the children of Israel in the land of Moab. Read. I'm sorry. So who was the covenant with? I go over and over and over again because I wanted to stick in your mind. Who was it with?
The Lord.
The Lord made the covenant with who?
Children of Israel.
The children of Israel. See how you forgot it that quick? That's why I just did it 3 times. So God's covenant is with who?
Children of Israel.
The children of Israel. 28:15. Read. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass. So Moses is speaking to who? The children of Israel. Read. If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. So he said it's going to happen. It's going to come to pass, right? If you will not hearken or listen, Shelton, to the voice of the Lord thy God, right? Read. To observe, to do all his commandments. To do what? His commandments. To do what? Now listen close. This is where God gives us tokens and clues of who we are today. Watch this. Read. And his statutes. So we don't listen to his commandments. Read. And his statutes. Which I command you this day. Which he command who? Which I command you this day. Which I command thee. Who is the thee?
Children of
The children of Israel. Repetition breeds mastery. So we're going to keep going over and over it again. Because that's how we are. That's why Christ said we have to become his children, right? Children, you have to do what to them? They humble down, they listen, but you got to keep teaching them. You got to introduce it and then reteach them, right? So let's go ahead, read it from the top. But it shall come to pass, meaning it will happen, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Hearken, root word hear. If y'all don't hear or listen unto the voice of the Lord thy God, which is whose God? The children of Israel, right? Read. To observe, to do. To what? To do. To do all his commandments. To do all his commandments, read. And his statutes, which I command thee this day. That what? That all these curses. So he said all of these curses. Another word for curse is judgment. All of these judgments, right? If you listen, you get the blessings. If you don't listen, you get the what? Curses or the judgments. Just like a father, and you've done your children, right? We have a Father in heaven who does the same thing to us. Watch, read. Which I command you this day, that all these curses, judgments, shall come upon thee and overtake. Listen to the first curse that God tells the children of Israel is going to befall them if they don't listen. Read. Cursed shalt thou be in the city. Now, who are cursed people in the city?
Children. Everybody.
Everybody cursed in the city? Look around. Yes. Where we live is called what? Kansas City. So who's cursed in Kansas City?
Children of Israel.
The children of Israel. Who is that today?
Black Americans.
So-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. Because even if you go down to Independence Avenue, the so-called Hispanics, they down there, they curse, right? Kansas City is known as what?
Killer City.
It's known as Killer City. Is that not a curse? To walk out your front door and not know if you're going to make it back home? To have your city named after murder?
Right.
They call us Killer City. We hunt each other down like animals. We are cursed in the city.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field. Now, when were we cursed in the field?
Slaves.
Slavery. That's why we keep the signs out here. We're visual people. A lot of people, y'all probably seen this out teaching before. A lot of people think we just come out to yell and degrade and belittle. No, we come out to edify, to exhort people to good works. First and foremost, showing identity. Showing that the reason why when we were brought over here on these slave ships, and became cursed in the field, the reason why they didn't want you to read was why? Because they didn't want you to open up this book and find your identity. People like Nat Turner, he opened up this book and he found what? His identity. You get what I'm saying? So that's one way we were cursed in the field. This is what we trying to do. We trying to renew the minds of the so-called black man here in the Americas. Renew the minds of the so-called, I want to say black man throughout the world. Because guess what? We've been scattered throughout the world. And how were we scattered throughout the world?
Owned by different slave owners.
Slave owners. How did they get us to those different places?
Ships.
Slave ships.
Yeah.
Would you believe me if I told you that was in the Bible?
I would.
Now, have you ever heard that before? No, because we've been taught a white supremacist doctrine. Go ahead, read that 68 for me.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee.
Who is the thee? Read it again, read it slow.
And the Lord
Read.
shall bring thee.
Shall bring thee. Who is the thee? Who we been talking to? The children of Israel. See how it's repetitive? God continues to talk to us. Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28, 68. Listen close, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee.
Saying it the same way. And the Lord shall bring thee, read,
into Egypt.
back into Egypt. What were they doing in Egypt? Slavery. I'm going to take you back into Egypt, meaning I'm going to take you back into what? Captivity. Bondage. Slavery, exactly. Read.
Again with ships.
Wait a minute. He said, I'm going to take you back into captivity, slavery, bondage with ships. Who did that happen to? That happened to us. The Bible is a book of prophecy. So what we're showing you is your nationality is what? Who is God speaking to? See how many times I had to ask you that? He's speaking to the Israelites. So if you telling me that we are the people who were brought over here on slave ships, like it says in this Bible it was going to happen, what's your nationality? You an Israelite according to the Bible. You're not a so-called black man. Go to verse 48. Now finish that out for him. Because I want you to get how descriptive God gets. Because he has to write it down and make it as descriptive as possible for us. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into what again?
Egypt.
Another word?
Bondage.
Bondage, captivity. Read.
Again with ships.
Come on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
So we're not going to see our homeland no more again. Read.
And
there, when we get into those lands where we will be scattered through the four corners of the earth, read.
ye shall be sold.
You shall be what?
Ye shall be sold.
You ever heard of an auction slave block? Matter of fact, you ever heard of Wall Street? You heard of Wall Street? You know what Wall Street Trapper is? Okay, I gotta ask. So, you know what Wall Street is though, right? What goes on Wall Street? They bidding on numbers. Guess what? Guess what they was bidding on first? They was bidding on us.
Bring it out.
That's how the economy of America was built. These are facts. You can Google it. You can chat GPT it. Go read a book. Literally, these are facts. So the auction slave blocks, the stock market on Wall Street was filled with your foremothers and forefathers' blood. We built the Americas. It was built on our backs, our labor. Why? Because we didn't hearken to the voice of our God.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word